With Burma, the situation has been very different, at a cost of tens of thousands of lives. Many other countries besides the United States also have felt hindered in their efforts. Despite these obstructions, we continue to get help into Burma and remain poised to provide more.
That he developed through his...
The next U.S. administration seems certain to continue the overlapping, long-standing security partnerships that I've outlined. It will also inherit an agenda of worrying issues. This means no change in our drive to temper North Korea's ambitions, a policy not possible without China's valued cooperation. Dialogue once again. Regardless of what you think about how we got to where we are, it's terribly important not to get the end game wrong in Iraq, because the consequences for the entire Middle East and, frankly, I think for the world are quite dire if we do.
Japan Minister Ishiba to address us on his views on the coffee break. So those of you who have kindly deferred.
Japan does not subscribe to purposely overstating China as a threat. At the same time, we would like to encourage China to further enhance the transparency of its military capabilities and their purpose.
中国是热爱和平的国家，中国人民是热爱和平的人民。不论国际风云如何变幻，中国始终奉行的是防御性的国防政策，不搞军备竞赛，不对任何国家构成军事威胁。
I expressed our gratitude for the renewal of Japanese support in the Indian Ocean, refueling. We talked about the next steps in terms of the realignment process and reaffirmed our mutual commitment to fulfilling that process as negotiated.
Dr. John Chimman. In particular, the North Korean nuclear threat has direct and indirect ramifications for not only the Korean Peninsula, but also regional stability and world peace.
There's been a good deal of talk about...
Australia is also committed to a deeper engagement with our friends throughout the Asia-Pacific region, where regional security and prosperity is so closely linked to Australia's own security.
Our concerns emanate primarily from forces that ideologically challenge India's pluralistic and secular character. By espousing ethnic or religious extremism and advocating separatism, they seek to threaten the Indian identity. Many of these groups obtain sustenance from outside, established a very enviable reputation